Hello everyone, happy to have you today. We are on live for our new members presentation. You know the deal. Each month we have new members and we're very happy to welcome them and to try to understand the project behind and try to understand the team as well, the mission. So without any further ado, we're gonna go to the first new members to present, who will be Arthur. Arthur, if you're ready to go, the stage is yours. It's pretty good to have you on the show.
Super, amazing. Thank you, Flav. My name is Arthur Zablocki, and I'm a senior product manager for Disphere. So, just because those slots are fairly short, I'm gonna just go straight into it. So, Disphere at a glance, just very briefly about who we are and what we do. Um, so, Disphere is a world-class platform that enables agencies, brands, and blockchain app publishers, and as well as chains, to launch and optimize their Web3 projects. 3 out of 4 employees, so 75% of our entire team are people focused on engineering, product management, and data science. So we're very heavy in terms of technical expertise. We have a solid executive team with 10 plus years of experience in designing, building, and launching major customer engagement and monetization products for global brands, top 50 gaming publishers, and tier one carriers. While we are different, so Disphere's sales strategy and product packaging is formulated to educate and enable customers around Web3 products. So everything that we do, everything that we develop is focused around Web3 solutions, Web3 implementations. So deep roots in gaming industry. Disphere is a spin-off of a company called Wapier, and Wapier has been around for over almost 7 years now, and working with big gaming publishers. So Disphere offers gaming studios a blockchain agnostic platform to build blockchain-based games faster and easier. Essentially, we are that extension of many gaming publishers who understand that in Web3, at some point, they will be looking into introducing NFTs. They will be looking into introducing NFT marketplace, APIs, various APIs for these two products, analytics, some type of token-gated access. And we're that go-to partner for many companies for that specifically. Our mission, Disphere is the go-to partner for brands and DIA publishers who are seeking the most immersive and easy to use Web3 experiences possible. So we'll be able to share this presentation if anybody would like to study it in a greater detail. But so we are creating these tools and ecosystems and networks, and we are chain agnostic, so we can adjust our offering to whatever chain you would like to apply, the standard that you would like to apply, the sales methodology, the release that you would like to apply for your particular collection. So we're enabling brands, apps, content creators, and on-chain publishers to accelerate effectively their Web3 journey. So we call this a SaaS platform. It's something that we are just about to release. But effectively what we're offering is an NFT creation and management portal, an NFT marketplace. Everything is fully white labeled. Metaverse activation, enablement, as well as on-chain loyalty programs. So that's our specialty. That's what Disphere is focusing on. And it's not just for gaming studios. We are receiving a lot of inquiries. That's why we've actually put it there, that from brands as well as agencies and chains themselves. And I've got 2 quick case studies so that you understand what we've done. So this is from Infinite Drive, so the tiny digital factory, the gaming publisher behind the Infinite Drive. So Infinite Drive is a mobile racing game developed on Unity. It's a free-to-play app with play-to-earn mechanics that runs on the Solana blockchain. And in order to earn tokens, you must own a car. So what we have done for the game, for the tiny digital, is so we've provided API support. So Solana wallet connection with Infinite Drive, and then this API was fetching token IDs from a specific NFT collection and then reading and exposing token metadata. So there's going to be phase 2. Every single customer whom we onboard, we don't just work on a project basis. This is an ongoing relationship. So every single customer can ask and really should ask for additional features, expansion, functionalities. Again, this is the biggest challenge that companies typically have before they decide to actually work with a third party, some type of a development, picks and shovels type of a development company, because they know that the requirements and demands will be increasing because the users tend to be providing feedback on what else they would like to see. So that you cannot just deliver a solution and forget about this. You've got to provide that continuous support and offer additional features and functionalities. And that's exactly what we do. We often plan phase 2, sometimes even phase 3, even before we start on phase 1. So we already do that pre-planning with every single customer. Another customer from the gaming industry also, Thoroughbred Tokens, based out of Dublin. So it's a project that aims to become a virtual horse racing game on a Polygon network. To play, users must own a virtual horse. Each horse has unique characteristics, but also upgradable metadata, making the NFT evolve as it races. We're updating with various racing stats, those NFTs on the go. So how was DSphere involved? DSphere deployed a white-labeled NFT store for primary sales and the NFT marketplace for the secondary sales. So NFTs were pre-minted, multiple edition of NFTs. So there were multiple copies of the same, and then several of those on a Polygon network. And we then placed them for sale on a customized NFT store page. Branded, of course, everything is fully white-labeled. And then users were able to connect the MetaMask wallet. So that's phase 1. There will be a fiat. There will be an easy kind of Web 2 type of a sign-on, sign up and sign in. And then there will be a credit card purchase as our phase 2 rollout for the customer. So the MetaMask was phase 1. And then we also created the NFT marketplace to allow users to trade these assets between them. And that's how this NFT marketplace looks like. Again, customized in terms of the filters, layouts, the branding for the Thoroughbred tokens. That's really it. I'm keeping it short and clean so that we've got a little bit of time.
But efficient, actually. Thank you very much for the presentation, Arthur. Really appreciate it. Actually, it's very interesting because we had the chance to have some sneak peek about the game Infinity Drive during our demo day. It was, I think, 1 month ago, 1 month and a half. And it's very good to have this game as a use case from what you're building yourself. So very happy that you actually on board. Happy to have you in the BGA. And obviously, because we are on time quite a bit, if you have any questions along the way to Arthur around related to the presentation, feel free to ask. But again, thank you, Arthur. So next speaker will be Jakob, and actually you already saw Jakob if you used to see the content that we produce. We had the chance to have Jakob introducing the platform itself through our last demo day, or maybe the other one before. So Jakob, you know how everything works here. So if you're ready, you're the next one.
Yeah, I'm pretty ready. So, hey everyone, my name is Jakub and I contribute to HashApp and I'm in charge of business development and general growth. But you know how it is in startups, you take care of everything. And I'm pleased to welcome you here and present our project that aims to revolutionize the distribution of video games using blockchain technology. And at HashApp, we are creating a decentralized marketplace and protocol for licensing games, which results in the kind of huge game storage that anyone can plug into and make money from selling games. HashApp. The main cornerstone of our project is the combination of license with a crypto token. And from this fusion, we have come up with the digital cartridge that allow for flexible customization through a smart contract. And this gives game developers the possibility of setting the terms and rules. Currently, the market is heavily monopolized by the big players. This means that it's difficult to create an effective market for creators, as well as trying to create a competition for these giant platforms. And in addition, developers who would like to expand into the Web3 market meet a very high entry threshold that they cannot jump over, And current solutions, all they offered is the addition of a game economy or game file elements that game developers don't understand and often don't want to understand. So what does HashApp purpose for our free target groups? So we give developers the opportunity to self-publish with a lower fees and built-in marketing mechanism. And we allow also to them to pay less for distributors because they are who are setting the rules. And of course, we are using blockchain, so we allow gamers to securely store all information about ownership. And with us, creators don't have to adapt their Web2 titles for publication in Web3 from. So any game file elements, it's not for them. The developers only has to upload the Node.rmm files. So this is the same way that on Web2 marketplaces. And we offer, of course, a transport protocol with the plugin basis. So this is everything transparent for a game developer side. And we, of course, create an opportunity for creators to earn more money on each turnover on the game between users because of ownership of a ERC20 token. And of course, for the marketplaces, we allow users to sell games, license, and make money from it, and creates the infrastructure that allows to easily build your own game shop. And one of the best thing when game developers publishes a game on HashApp marketplace, the game automatically appears on all marketplaces which use our protocol. So here's our ecosystem scheme. Like you see, in order to just plug in into our protocol, the game creator has to go to a simple site, which is game contract. It's already working, and protocol takes care of everything. Like you see, we have also PC launcher, which is also working. So if you want to try it, just go to our HashApp site, which is hashapp.it, and Game Explorer, which is one of our first marketplace, let's say MVP and our study case, and GameCamp, which is additional source of ranking of games capitalization, but this is not very relevant right now. So what is our futures? Of course, we are self-publishing. We are totally compatible with the Web2 and Web3 games and with crypto wallets. And we are plugin protocols. So if you want to create your marketplace or just plug in, buy games or sell games on your marketplace, you are free to do that. So yeah, why you are free to do that? Because we are creating a decentralized marketplace and we want to share our protocol and PC launcher with others, companies, influencers, games, maybe game studios. Our plugin solution is for your business. So yeah, if you want to try out, just ping me. Here is the flow of the user. So in order to just play a game, he has to go to one of our marketplaces. In that case, this is our case study. I will show you right now. Sorry for this infinite mirror, which is Game Explorer. Of course, more of explanation how it works. I was on one of demo days, so one last of the demo days video, and you are free to watch. Okay, so let's go on. And what we are doing right now, we want to provide a game license for our protocol. Second step is to integrate our third parties Web3 marketplaces and build shop for you, for influencers, for crypto projects, and yeah, how we make money on it, because this is also important for people, because on each sale, 10% of this sale goes to pay back our protocol token and burn it. And yeah, if you are a game developer, then feel free to get in touch. You can try it with old titles maybe, or with your Web3 titles. We are also open on it. If you're interested in your own marketplace or PC launcher, you're also welcome to contact us. So here's partners. Let's go with, yeah, we are a couple of people that are brilliant. You see here we have a couple of founders, co-founders, and yeah, our team consists of around 10 people. So we are full time working on this. We are officially powered by Polygon and partnership with Polygon Studios. Here are a couple of our partners. And yeah, thank you for your attention and feel free to contact me and ask any questions on my email or Telegram. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for your time, guys.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Jakob. And as you said, let me go through yeah, as you said, you really went deep into the user's flows, which are first the the player flow, the flow of the player who would like to buy a game, and the flow of the game developers as well during our demo day. So I really invite everyone to have a look at it, so you will be able to see what's happening in the platform itself. Thanks again, Jakob. It was nice to have you again.
Thank you very much.
So we're gonna have not one but two people from Incent Stonks being able to introduce what they are doing, what they are building, and who they are for sure. So Shamak, if you're ready.
No, I was born ready. Okay, so all right. Hello, everyone. I'm Przemek. I'm one of the founders of Insert Stonks, and with me is Stan, who's one of the co-founders and CPO. Say hello, Stan.
Hello, everybody.
Very good. What we are building is what we like to. We're actually an infrastructure company. We build infrastructure for game developers to onboard their games onto multiple monetization models that are and aren't centered around Web3. We try to give as many options as possible. So, in essence, what we like to call ourselves is an operating system for video games. So, next slide, if, por favor.
You,
Or
you can you
I
can
can do
change
it.
it yourself.
Okay,
Yeah,
brilliant.
you're the master of everything.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Um, so maybe instead of touching on the problem, I will just simply talk about what we are doing. What we are building is essentially a double-sided marketplace where we tailor towards two audiences. One audience is, of course, the gamers, which really want to get rewarded for playing their favorite games and also games that they don't know. Since PlayTurn had such massive adoption back in 2021, we really saw how much money there is and how much people really like the fact that they could earn. But of course, recent events stopped all of this. And the second part is what we are doing for the game developers. Namely, we're providing a SDK based on our API that allows them to very quickly, practically speaking, in a few hours, connect their games to the simplest monetization models and publish them on our platform in order to start generating revenue. So, to give you a quick idea, overview of what this actually looks like. So, as a gamer, you simply log in, choose your favorite game, play only for a couple of minutes, and or immediately able and eligible to earn rewards. Whereas as a developer, as mentioned, it just takes up to a few hours to do a basic integration of your game, post it live onto our platform, and you're good to go. You can sell your items or tokens. So this is maybe in a bit more detail what you'll have access to as a gamer and as an engine users. Um, in terms of the developer end, we are focusing not only on monetization but also security and safety and compliance. So apart from the price pool plugins, PvP matchmaking, tokenization, and marketplace abilities, developers can use our own AI anti-cheat system. They can implement our leaderboards that are automatically connected to the ecosystem. They have access to in-depth statistics, as well as a churn engine to reduce the outflow of users from a game. To date, we're already working with 12 game development studios and indie game developers. 5 games are going live on our platform in the coming weeks, with another 28 being in queue to be launched. We're also enabling CSGO with our monetization possibilities and amassed a community of over 8,000 gamers and eco and crypto users, among our, of course, Telegram and Discord. So, from our partners, we are working with great companies like Funfair, Game Salad, who have their own game engine for mobile games, Be Loud, which is a great marketing agency for gamers in Poland, Playway Studios, Pangea Cup, Falafel Games from Dubai, and also Singularity DAO, an arm of Singularity Net, as well as Newtrite Capital and a Polish influencer CSGO group called Esportowe Świry. So regarding us, there's me. With me is Stan. Maybe you want to say a few words about yourself, Stan?
Yeah, sure. So, as Przemek said, I'm a co-founder and chief product officer in Insert Stonks. My background is in product development and economics. I support the project with experience mostly in field of researching, building, and scaling products, and later implementing marketing and sales strategies for the products.
Thank you. The guys who are not here with us are Maciej, who's our CTO, 20 years experience in building large-scale computational platforms, SaaS models, as well as was part of a team that was building a blockchain 2 years ago. And Matt, who's our marketing officer, he was responsible for scaling and then later selling sales genomics. But who's actually really valuable here are also our advisors, namely Mr. Fred Thiel, who's actually the largest Bitcoin miner in the world, as well as the ex-CEO of GameSpy, Cole Diamond, who's the owner of a crypto exchange in Canada, Daniel Friedman, who's been one of the early, he was actually, I think he's the chief business developer at Input Output Global, which is the arm of Cardano, and of course Marcello from Singularity. And yeah, so in short, this is it about us. I will be happy to present. Our systems are in alpha right now. There is limited access to our platform, but unlimited access to the engine. Any developer can join through our website, insertstonks.io, check out the technology, get in touch with us, and start implementing. Whereas we'll be going live with the platform and Counter-Strike enhancement in late November. So I'll definitely be happy to present more on the demo days that are approaching. Thank you.
Awesome. So I don't have to say it. Obviously, it is going to be very interesting to have you doing a demo day for sure to show the engine. And actually, we're having so many conversations among members about the economy of the game that we should, and we already did, but we should do more and more panels around it, try to educate game companies, blockchain game companies about the different solution, about having an economy inside the game. We know what happened for a lot of blockchain games. So it could be very cool to have you, Shamak, and obviously Stan as well in the conversation.
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to join. We partnered up with Machinations, an amazing project.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're more than happy to talk money, especially Stan.
Perfect.
100%.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank
Very
you.
cool to have you. So I would like to welcome Hulk Yuan, the CPO from the planet of Earth. Hulk, if you're ready, it's your turn.
Yeah. I was ready. And I can control the slide myself.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, hello everyone. This is Hulk, the CPO of the Planet of the Hares. Thank you for the invitation. And I will first give a brief introduction about our project. Planet Hares is a 3D immersive MMORPG metaverse game developed by Hypergene. We are dedicated to improving users' gaming experience with smooth running speed, high quality graphics, and free NFT interaction. We aim to create a planet kingdom with a new NFT value system and business model that is sustainable and will connect with the real values. Then I want to share the background of the story about our game with you all guys. So I think this is a little bit special because I don't want to introduce our economics, but a story. In the year 2086, human technology has grown to a very high level. However, environment deterioration brought on by overexploitation has shown that the planet is no longer fit for human habitat. Some scientists even claim that the Earth will be destroyed by an incredible volcanic explosion sooner or later. For the speak, um, so the survival and the human race want to survival, and the scientists send numerous detectors into space, hoping to find a planet with environment suitable for human life. Yet nothing was discovered. However, as the deadline drew near and the people were about to face their certain death, a video message was received by a detector from distant universe. People could make out mountain, trees, sorry, water and land. Its blurry images. Even though this video was quite brief due to a lost connection, the message it contains greatly motivated individuals who were feeling hopeless. However, what they didn't know is that after losing contact, the detector was picked up by a humanoid creature with a hair face, and in his eyes, hidden by the goggles, was a perilous sparkle. There wasn't much time left for people before the outrageous volcano erupts, and after confirming the coordinates of the other universe, all of humanity traveling on planetary spaceships made an extraordinary interstellar rap that crossed two separate universes. The fleet encountered a massive space storm while on this course. Countless people were drawn into the wormhole, and the ships were severely damaged. Only a small portion of them arrived in the uncharted universe together with the wrecked ship. Nevertheless, the misfortune didn't end there. A terrible mutation happened to them. Due to the effects of certain cosmic radiation, more and more people were growing fur on their faces, developing rabbit ears on their heads, and having two large white front teeth that protrude forward from their lips. They found they had been transformed into a creature like a human hair. People were exhausted and frustrated as the ship eventually landed on the planet that would later be known as Planet Hair. But they were relieved when they finally believed their audio was over. Unexpectedly, a troop of well-armed hares launched an attack from nowhere. It turns out that those hares are the planet's native inhabitants. As soon as they seized a human detector, they began to prepare for this unexpected attack to evict these unwelcome visitors from their land. A brutal war broke out every day. Tens of thousands of people and hares passed away. Lives could terminate at any time. Finally, in order to stop additional bloodshed, humans and hares declared a truce. They meet each other halfway and share the same planet, at least for the present. There is no victor in this war. What has been left behind is a deep wound of survival that will never be healed, and the mourning to those dead that never ends. It was an desperate situation. The 10,000 survivors accepted that the truth that they had become heirs and adopted their new identities, calling themselves Humers. Those survivors who founded the Humer League, Area 2149, becoming the origins of the League headquarters. For the nation of Humer, for those siblings who lost in the alien cosmos, the 10,000 survivors decide to explore the space and find an opportunity for revival. What will happen to Humer's fate? Everything hinges on you. And the rest of the time, I'd like to add some videos about our game to make it more intuitive for everyone. And here are the official website and the social media channel for Planet Hairs. For those who are interested in our project, please feel free to follow us and keep yourself updated about the Planet Hairs news. And can I show the video or only can show the slide?
Yeah, sure. Do you have it on your deck? On you need to go to another tab.
Maybe the video cannot be shown on this
Should be
website.
able to if you shared your screen.
Just can show the slide, right? I updated the video, but cannot play.
You can both share a slide or share your screen directly. So if you share your screen, normally you can share
Oh,
your
okay,
YouTube.
okay. Let me see.
In the meantime, Play Economy, I'm so sorry I missed your question for Arthur, but I will address to Arthur just after that. I don't know if you saw the question, Arthur, but I will ask you just after the presentation from
Okay.
Hulk.
Sorry, wait. Well, I can.
If not, Hulk, what I could do as well is to share the link
Sure.
of the video. If
Can
share...
you see the screen?
No. We're just seeing the screen with the links that you shared.
And now?
No. Yeah, you're good. Let me show it.
Okay.
It's loading. You're good.
Okay. So that's my presentation. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Hulk. Thank you very much for that. Hopefully, we'll be able to play the game in the game, the beta, the alpha. You decide, obviously, in the next month if you have the chance to show us doing a demo day. But thank you very much for the presentation. And yes, I saw that during your presentation, Arthur. And I think the
Yes, it's
question
on
was.
Polygon.
Yeah, exactly. So because you mentioned some example on Polygon, but are you only developing on Polygon?
No, so it's a
Yes.
multi-chain. Our product allows for multi-chain deployment, so we could have a mixture. If there is a customer who would like to have a marketplace that supports Polygon, Immutable X, Avalanche, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, it could be a combination. We could do filters. That it's a simple thing to do. We could do a set of filters that allow you to switch, so that you select Solana and you only see Solana based NFTs. So
Okay.
it's chain agnostic, that supports multi-chains. Yes.
Perfect. Thanks for the precision. Okay. So next speaker will be a game as well, and we're very happy to have Eugene, the founder of Beavers. If you're ready, Eugene.
Hi everyone, thanks Fluff for having me here. So proud of it. Could you please run the video I sent you before my speech?
Yeah, I was mute. Yeah, for sure. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna share my screen right away and show the video. Just tell me if you can see it.
Can you switch the sound on? The sound.
It is. Sound is on actually. Let me check just one thing. Normally the sound should be on. Let's try another time. Let's try right now. Do you have the sound? Doesn't seem so. Okay.
Thank you, Fluff.
You didn't have the sound, right?
I didn't hear the sound.
Okay.
But
Okay. And I know because I know the games and the project that the sound was important because you have developed the law of the game is very important as well. So
yes,
if you want maybe to speak about it and try to bring some context about the about the video. Sorry for that.
okay. So I believe that community members will check the video later. So briefly, Bearverse is the IP, is the new IP. So we want to develop the deep narrative and lore, and based on it, to develop multiple games. For today, we already have 3 games. Is the 3D Team Butler, the Bearverse. Second is Discord game called The Last Winter, where players can start and build their character and send them to adventures and compete against other players in a gameplay like Dungeons and Dragons. And the third is the Jet Bear, which is already live on Google Play Market. So um, anyone can go to bearbears.com/demo and download it and play. Meanwhile, I will show you the gameplay here. It looks like a classic Team Butler, where every bear is an NFT character, and players will need to build their teams based on the clans and class combinations. Every bear will have its unique abilities, and how players will build their team and what abilities will they have in their team will affect the gameplay. This is how it looks now, but this how it will look like in 1 month. So we improve UI a lot. We improve the gameplay, and it will look like team fight tactics and auto brawl chess, dota underloads, but like in the horizontal style when the rotation of characters affected by NFTs every player have in their inventory. For this game is being developed by the team of professionals, and wait a sec, where is my pitch deck? So we have 30 plus people who is well experienced in developing mobile games. Yeah, here's it. And they used to work in such companies as Wargaming, is Panoramic Studio. Me personally, I started my career in Electronic Arts as a customer support representative, and then I was building Web3 products for 7 years. So my previous company was Wellsburg Mining Pool, and in January of 2019, we had 0.5% of hash rate of Ethereum worldwide. So now we develop for the last 2 years. We develop Web3 games for our clients, like WeWay platform, and we find out that it's too hard to assess the gameplay for non-Web3 players. That's why we decided to create the gaming ecosystem, where every player can share their rewards from one game and use them in another. And we want to encourage them in participating in we want to encourage players to use crypto and enter Web3 wallets by paying them and by securing the grants in tournaments. So they will need to build clans of 30 people and compete against each other during the tournaments mode. This will drive monetization because they will want to stand out and they will want to build a stronger team and buy boosters and experience boosters, and etc. This will drive their reward pool and this will increase the motivation to participate in tournaments. So, as already said, we see to such projects as Dota Underlaws, Teamfight Tactics, and bring the Web3 ideas. You can check that, as I said, about demo, about gameplay video, and teaser. Moreover, we have built more than 13,000 community members in Discord and get a Discord partner status. We have done this with our unique collaborations program. We've done more than 7,000 collaborations with different NFT projects, with different Discord servers. Some of them even pay us for advertisement. And this is another form of monetization in Belarus. So projects will create, in collaboration with us, the brand quests. People will engage with this brand by completing quests and get reward, while brand gets interactions. So we already attract. We have raised 550k by with Near Foundation, Near Human Guild, and Near Marketing DAO grants. Paras ID and Jets Capital invested in us, and we built over 40,000 communities so far. Today, we are looking for publishers, other projects to collaborate, and we just want to spread the world about Belarus. We just want to find new collaborations and to get the feedback on it. As I said, our team is well experienced in game development. For example, Sam Malko have experienced 12 years in leading the VFX production studios in Los Angeles. And he was doing like special effects or music videos for such clients as Justin Bieber, as Eminem, and filming for Netflix. Roman Teresuta is our CTO and have 7 years of experience leading the fintech teams. And Lev Kitkin is my brother, and he studied audio production in Germany. Our game designer have 10 years in game design of mobile games. Our senior developer have 10 years of developing mobile games. Mike Pasek, 15 years in producing mobile games. UX designer, 15 years in UX design. And also, our UX designer created the UX for our competitor, Auto Brawl Stars. And we believe he can do better on Belarus. Our advisors used to work for Genshin Impact, is Alex Vlasov, and create a marketing strategy on Russian market. And Alex Podgoretsky is the head of creatives in Riot Games Russia. So we get a lot of help from Leo, as the head of IDO research, on creating the tokenomics and on building product for Web3. To the date, we already uh, generating revenue, and we sold in-game items as NFT loot box for $40,000. We believe to achieve 0.2% of blockchain gaming market share till 2025, and yeah, we would like to share our journey with you. I believe that's all, and I will be glad to hear your questions.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Eugene, for the presentation. Obviously, we'll be happy to play the game myself for sure. And actually, I saw. We will see if we have question for you just after. But I saw some question for the insert stunts team. I guess the first one, which is this one, it's more related to your how what games, what blockchain games did you help? Are you helping, and are they already launched? So are they already playable? I guess is the first question.
Ah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool. So we are chain agnostic. Currently, we enabled connection with Solana. We are also integrating with Polygon, Immutable X, so all of those EVM-based chains. So yes, our ecosystem allows you to utilize the blockchains, but doesn't force you to do so. You can test out a lot of things before going on chain yourself. Whereas about the games that will be available, the first game that is available right now that is being tested by our community is called Road to Moon. It's a proof of concept game, and we're also going to be launching, I think, today or tomorrow, the test of a game called Misdirect, which is a 4-player multiplayer board game. And later on, hyper casual games are coming to the platform, but you can see on Twitter for yourself because there is quite a big release schedule.
Awesome. So we will make sure to follow that. And another question from Marcin was, how are you supporting CS:GO? Well, that you mentioned in your presentation.
Yeah. So this is, I won't get into the technical details, but from a bird's eye view, through our platform, you'll be able to access matchmaking servers, namely 1v1 arenas and death matches for now, with active prize pools. So you can earn money, just USDC, just by practicing CSGO.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. And so yeah, the next and the final speakers won't be Fred, but we will have someone instead from the team who is Fabio Costa. If you're ready, it's your turn.
Yeah, can you hear me fine?
Yeah, we can. You.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Fabio Costa. I'm the art director at Real Fever. Unfortunately, Fred isn't able to be with us today, but I will take charge and present what is Real Fever to you. So starting from the bottom, let's say, Real Fever has a lot of verticals right now, but we started 5 years ago. Actually, we started 6 years ago as a fantasy football platform. So I don't know if you are familiar with fantasy football, but we took the approach that the Americans already had on their football fantasy, and we bring it to Europe as the fantasy for soccer. Currently, we have more than 14 active leagues that you can play, including all the major European leagues, from the official licensed Portuguese league through the Premier League, Spanish League, Turkish League, Germany League, etc. But after 5 years of development in this app, we thought that this wasn't enough for Real Fever. So we took the leverage that we had and the networking that we did during these years in the football space, and we created our NFT marketplace. What is the NFT marketplace? Is basically the approach of Panini and his sticker books, but we took our networking. We bought the rights for the most iconic plays and players of the world, including Cristiano Ronaldo, Ibrahimovic, Ronaldinho, Pirlo, Lukaku, all those players. We bought the rights and we transform instead of static images like Panini. We did moments. Basically, our collectibles are video moments of the plays of those players. So we transform the normal football player into an artist, and we are selling basically their art pieces. That is their most iconic goals, defenses, whatever. And one of our most precious moments that we have is the first ever goal of the professional career of Cristiano Ronaldo. That is currently being sold on our marketplace for 500k. Um, Inside now this ecosystem of the marketplace, we decide to take it a step further and uh, give some utility to the NFTs, because we started as single NFTs that were only using by collectors and speculators. We didn't want that to be our main focus of business, so we try to give utilities to the NFTs. We started by give utility to the collector itself by creating a drop book. There is basically a sticker book that we release for each drop, and right now we did already 4 drops that all of them sold out in less than a day. Um, After that, we are implementing now the gamification of our ecosystem, starting with diffusion, the user profile and leaderboard, so people can compete with each other, use our NFTs to make challenges and missions to win XP and can become the top rated user at Real Fever. But we still didn't thought that this was enough, because NFTs need utility, and utility for our NFTs, we thought about giving them the ultimate utility, that is FIFA Battle Arena. So for the past year, we've been developing a play and earn game, the FIFA Battle Arena, where you can use our NFT moments or your NFT moments that you bought on our website, and you can use them inside our game. FIFA Battle Arena will provide you the opportunity to not only collect your favorite moments from your favorite players, but then to use them and to monetize them inside our game. But when I say monetize, we are not a play to earn game. So you don't expect to just come into our game and play to just earn fever. We are a play and earn. So you use your moments, and only if you want, because it's a completely 100% free to play game. Only if you want, you use our fourth part of the ecosystem. You use our fever token. That is the fuel of our ecosystem, because with the fever token, we give rewards in our fantasy leagues. You can buy packs of our moments in our marketplace, and with the fever token, you can wager fever tokens against other people and compete against each other to the ultimate winner wins it all. And you can use it also in tournaments and to incentivize users to come and to try with a small amount of fever and enter tournaments to take a chance of winning a larger amount of fever. Um, so basically, what I want to focus on this presentation is the Fever Battle Arena, because it's our upcoming game. Is set to release the open beta next month. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the Fever, the Fever Battle Arena. It's basically, like I said, a 100% free-to-play game where you can just come without any moments from our marketplace and play against in the PvE environment against AI. You can play against other people for free. We give you basically to start. We created a category of NFTs that are the gray NFTs that you can use for free to try out the moments of our players. And only if you want, you can upgrade your deck. So this is basically the concept of a card game, but we change it to a trading moments game, because we don't want to use static images. We want to take advantage of our moments and our video rights and use them inside the game. So it's a trading moments game. And the difference here is that every time you build your deck, you are sure that you are building with real authenticated in blockchain moments that belongs to you and no one else. And the third part that where you can use your actual NFTs is in the wager PvP. We have right now planning to launch with 3 pools of PvP. Each pool or each battle, let's say, you buy a ticket to enter. You place the ticket, you wait for an opponent, and when you find an opponent, you battle against each other, and the winner of that match will take the reward in Fever. Just to give you a sneak peek of our development for the past 10, 11, 12 months, we started as a first prototype, very rough to conceptualize the idea, because this is a sports game and it is similar to a card game, but we didn't want to feel like a card game. So everything that you interact with will have an animation, and the NFTs itself will show the moment of the player in certain parts of the game. So you take advantage of the brilliance of the moment of the player that you actually own, and you can only not see them in the marketplace, but you can see them inside the game and take advantage of the moments and the player that you bought that you are proud of. Um, like you can see in the alpha, we thought about going through a 2D approach, but that wasn't visually appealing enough. So in this beta release that you can play next month, we have a completely 3D environment for you to explore and to engage in all the animations that we prepared for this game. Um, to explain a little bit more how Fever Battle Arena merges into our ecosystem, basically we turn the digital collectibles that you already have on the marketplace into in-game assets. So the collectible that you buy in our marketplace is the collectible that you will use inside the game. So it's one-on-one transition. It doesn't change anything. So you really feel that you own the moment, and it's not just a representation in the game. No, it's the actual NFT that you see on the marketplace, you see in the game. We took advantage of our expertise in the blockchain and the smart contract development, and we made a completely 100% decentralized game. So the game is completely transparent. You can see every transaction, every interaction that it requires the blockchain is always public. So nothing can be faked. Everything is clear to the public. And we give the ultimate utility to our Fever token, because with our Fever token, you could already buy packs, get rewards on a fantasy staking, those kind of things. But now we give the ultimate utility to our token, that is to wager inside our game and to reward players in certain actions, so they are more engaged, and we keep the retention of the players very high, instead of just giving players money, like a lot of games previously taught us that is not possible to have a stable economy just giving money to people. We actually utilize our Fever to engage people in the ecosystem, and not just bringing people in the speculative term. Um, to show you a little bit of more in depth about our game, if any of you ever played a card game, this will be very intuitive for you. You have your turn and the turn of the opponent. Actually, the turn of the opponent, the camera will shift to the side of the opponent, but basically you have all the basic information, your user profile, your deck strengths, because we have 5 different levels of deck strengths for us to better do the matchmaking inside our game and make the game more fair to everyone. You have your hand NFTs that you can place on the field. On the field, you also have an offensive lane and a defense lane, because football players are normally attackers, midfielders, defenders, or goalkeepers. So we divide the game into attack and defense, every single one with specific stats. So the real Fever ecosystem grows from this. And like you can see on the bottom left, you see how many NFTs you have on your deck still, how many on your graveyard that already died, and inside the game you can have up to 22 NFTs in game playing at the same time, like a real football match. So yeah, we already have testers testing the game. So we launch next month without or with the less bugs possible. So if you want to register for our game, just go to our website, Fever Battle Arena, in the Fever Battle Arena tab, and put your email to be the first one to know when you can actually download and play our game. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Fabio. Actually, I just shared the link in the comment section, so feel free to go to the website and try to play the game. Very happy to have you as a member of the BGA for sure. You should buy the right for the 2 goals of Zinedine Zidane during the World Cup for sure, and I will buy it for sure. So yeah, thank you. You have to think about me when you got the rights. But yeah, I think we are just on time. So thanks everyone to giving us the opportunity to know more about your project, who you are, what you're building for sure. We will see every one of you doing our demo day with another format for sure, and are doing panel as well to tackle some topics related to blockchain gaming. And as we are Friday, I will wish you, every one of you, I will wish a very good weekend. It was great to have you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice week.